Good morning, guys. I'm sorry that you have to see me when I just woke up. I mean, you guys have seen me in some worse off situations where I just look a complete mess. So today is no different. I just thought I'd start as soon as I woke up, because if I don't, I probably was never going to start this vlog because I just I kept forgetting. But guys, on was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. My mum had the day off and my dad did as well, so it was just the three of us. So that was so nice because it's usually just always the four of us. So like me, my parents and my two sisters, or one of our sisters. So there's always like multiple of us. There's never just like three, like sister wise. Like there's never just like me. So that was like super fun because off, and my sister Molly had her course thing. So we were like, oh, we'll just spend like the morning and get breakfast, and we had like sack and still. And then but then I felt bad because when I read up on it, you're not like supposed to do this, so like I felt really bad because obviously I love animals and stuff, so I was like, oh my god, maybe I should have like thought about that more. But you live and you learn, you know. So we went to Pets at Home. We were just like casually having a look, and oh my god, there was this guinea pig called that I ended up naming, and I was like, oh my god, like we have to get them. I was like, we have to get them, and we have to get them a friend. Originally we saw a different one, but this one was hiding. But then we saw the colour of his fur. We were like, oh my god, we have to get him. Like, he was just so beautiful. Like, he's got like dark brown fur, but he's also got white patches, and then it's got this like blonde bit. He was honestly so cute. And then because I named the first one Fudge, I was like, oh my god, he looks like a little fudge. And then my mom was like, oh, but then what would you name this one? And I was like, what about Brownie? And she was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And then she was like, oh my god, we have to get them now, we've named them. And I was like, okay. I was like, let's go. So I got myself some guinea pigs, and then when I was like, because I'd done loads of research on guinea pigs before, because I've always wanted a guinea pig, but I just have never either been allowed or never had enough money, or didn't think I had enough money. But then there was also some other factors that went into that, but I'll get into that. And obviously my sister being young, we didn't want to get a pet with her being like so full on. But then obviously like it was kind of like a heat of the moment thing because they were so adorable, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't leave them now. Like we named them, like this is so adorable. So we brought home Fudge and Brownie. So when I say I feel bad is because like I had actually read up about, you know, everybody buys pets from the pet shop at some point in their life, and it was because it was such of a sort of the moment thing, like it's actually not a good idea to do that apparently, because when I was reading up about it, apparently they can be like, I don't even want to go into it because it's gonna make me cry, but it's just like not a good thing. So the ones that we got are both boys. They're so cute. I'm gonna put like a picture here so you can see what they look like for just now. But like we've only had them for like 2 days, so well, third day? Did we get them? No, because it was I'm so confused now. I get so confused with the week because this week I honestly have been so confused with the days, and I thought we were a day ahead and behind and all that. But it was so cute. I'll give you like, because obviously I didn't start this vlog like straight away. I need to go down and feed them actually, and like do a poop check and clean out the poop. Because I started feeding them at 7, so I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to like 7, like around 7ish, so I'm gonna have to like keep that up so that they have like a routine of when I feed them roughly. Because when we brought them, oh my god, I felt so bad because they give you them in like this cardboard box with holes, like these big circular holes at the side, and I just was like, oh my god, like I was panicking because I'm a worrier. I was like, oh my god, are they okay? Like this can't be safe. I don't like this. It feels cruel. They're just like in a box with some holes. So I was like stressing out because originally we were like, why don't we get like a little carrier for them so they can like see? But they were like, no, we'll give you a box for them. And I was like, okay. Not really like sure, but okay. And I was like so worried about them when we brought them home because obviously, like, I've never had a pet before, but I have done research, but like this was a while ago, so I hadn't refreshed it, and I was like, I should have done this before I got them. So that's the first mistake, other than getting them from a pet shop, like pets at home. We got them like the second biggest cage because we didn't, well, I said to my mum that I could have gotten the bigger one that was more expensive. I think she was also trying to be mindful that probably might have not been the best idea with me not having a job, that this was maybe not the right purchase to do, but I was like, well, at least it can be broken, be happy with a pet, you know. And I save money, so I have money for them if they need it, you know. So yeah, like I was so worried about them because Fudge, he, like, well, both of them, more Brownie than Fudge, because Brownie is very jumpy. Like, obviously they're only, she thinks, 12 weeks old, so they're very, very little. So everything must feel a lot. Plus, they're usually, like, if they're in the wild, they're like prey, so like they have the instinct to just be in fear and like think that they're going to be attacked. Brownie like would hardly come out, and when he did, like, he would just sprint back into his wee bed area. So I was like trying to be like careful, but like I wanted him to get used to everything, but also be mindful that it might take a bit longer for him. So I was like kind of trying to keep an eye on him because I was like worried about it. But guys, like, we have some progress. Like, I'm just gonna keep updating you guys on how they're getting on with actually showing you them when they come out, so you can just like see them and it'd be like a welcome to the family, and they might feature on the channel more. So obviously they were really anxious on the first day, which is totally understandable. They recommend you give them like 24 hours, but then the lady that we spoke to was like, they say 24 hours, but she recommended giving them a little bit longer, just I think as well because they're so little. But yesterday, because obviously you have to try and feed them so that they gain your trust. So I had like the spinach leave, and Fudge, oh my god, Fudge loves his food so much. He came up slightly, took a bit of the spinach, backed away, and I was like, just staying still, because I was like, I'm just gonna let him do this himself and figure it out. And then he kind of hopped about and just kind of like waited, and then he came back eventually. Like, after a while, I'm just persevering, being patient here. And then he had the whole spinach thing, because I'm just like holding it because it was long, so he could see that my hand was there, but he didn't have to come as close to my hand. And he ate the whole spinach leaf out my hand. Brownie, which I was so shocked about, actually came up and took a little nibble, and I had my like finger near it, and he came up and he sniffed me, and I was like, we're making progress. I'm so happy right now. It was so sweet. And he came back up, and they started doing it to my sister, the youngest sister, Lucy. So Lucy's like over the moon. So I have like veg or stuff in my hand, because I'm sure they can eat, I'm sure it said they can eat kale every day. There's just some vegetables they can't eat every day, but I'm gonna double check that before I try to give them some more kale. Because I have a terrible memory, so I need to try and write things down so that I know. And I'm also trying to make a chart so that everyone's kept right. But I can't wait for you guys to see them. They're honestly so beautiful. Like, see them properly. And oh my god, Fudge had the zoomies last night. He was just hopping about and zooming around the cage. I was like, oh my gosh. The cage we have now though, I'm wanting, like, I think it's okay because they're babies, and it's like big, it's like 120, I don't know if it's like, I think it's centimeters, but I am conscious that it just doesn't feel like enough space. So I'm gonna try and figure out if we have enough space for a bigger one, which I'm hoping we are. If not, I'm gonna make it work, because especially because he gets the zoomies. I am gonna go down and I will see you guys down there with them. So there's the babies. This one here is Fudge. And this beautiful boy down here is Brownie. You're gonna say hi to the YouTube, Brownie. He's so beautiful. Look at Fudge too. Fudge is beautiful too. Oh my gosh. I moved this over here and now I can't see them as much. Boys, like, they're eating. Oh yeah, Brownie's still a little bit jumpy. I think he takes a little bit longer to warm up. Excuse me. Hello? Please don't do that. Hey Fudge, how's it going? I gave them their food and I cleaned, well, Lucy helped me clean out the poop. So we've done first poop check of the day and then we're going to poop check it later on, aren't we? Then I'm going to try and see if they'll take food from me again at lunchtime with the leafy veggies. Woohoo! And hopefully it'll go well. Yay, there we go. Hi Fudge and Brownie. I love them so much, guys. It's not even funny. Like, they're so beautiful. And it's so good because although they're still slightly jumpy, they've been so much better with me sitting beside the cage. Like, he looks like a little millionaire brownie because he's like black with like blonde bits and white. He's so adorable. Like, as soon as we saw him, we like had to take them. And you too, Fudge. Hello. So, as you can tell, it's night time and it actually is day 3 because we got them Thursday, like just before 12. We picked them up. So, yeah, this has been day 3 and honestly, they've been doing so well. So, like, obviously the first 2 nights, they were still a bit jumpy. They don't seem to be as jumpy. Brownie is a little bit. I got up at 7 this morning. I got up. I fed them, as I said. I cleaned them out. It was really difficult to record that because Lucy was she wanted to clean the poop, but like I had to hold the parts of the cage because sometimes they sit right and then sometimes they fall and hit you in the face. So I was helping her with that, and so it was a bit more difficult to record, but we done that at like 7. Obviously gave them their food and it was so cute because after I put the food out, Fudge just hopped along because he like recognised obviously it was food time from the bag rustling, so that was sweet. And like he came out a lot and done his wee hoppies and like his wee pop, he did the wee popcorning thing where they like the little spin and like they hop. It was so sweet. And then we obviously gave them some like veggies. We gave them some broccoli because we haven't given them broccoli yet, or lettuce or cauliflower. Those are what we gave them today because I think because we kind of just got kale and spinach and rocket, but then obviously you can't give them too much of those things. You can have to vary it up, so not too bad. But both of them, I only got Molly, my sister, actually got footage of Fudge taking some of the lettuce out of my hand, which you'll see, or I've already have seen. And it was honestly the sweetest thing, but I didn't manage to get it because Brownie's really camera shy. Like anytime I bring the phone out, he's just very jumpy. Like I just think with a lot of things, he's just very, very like me, and like kind of like me, and just a bit like on edge and anxious about things. So he took the wee bit of lettuce, it was where he kind of went and then like thingied, and oh my gosh, it was so cute because obviously like I was putting my hand in for Fudge to smell my hand, so he would get kind of used to me and like my hand, so that when, you know, because I have to do a big clean of their cage, disinfect it and all that soon. So I was going to try and do it tomorrow, which is Sunday, but I'm just so like picky. I really want a good cage for them, like a playpen, well, like not a cage but like a playpen, but like I can't decide which one to get. I found this one where you can sit in it because obviously I'd read that if you you sit with them and you kind of like let them kind of like run around you and kind of get used to you, then like on Thursday, so it might be too early to do it, but I just want to do it, and then that's me done the 2 times a week. But I kind of was hoping for it to be done tomorrow, but I've not got the pen yet, and I'm like kind of stressed about that. But Monday the latest, I'm hoping I can get the pen for. Do a big massive, obviously I do the spot checks, clean up the poo and put like fresh hair in anyway, just so it's like all good for them. Because obviously I don't want them to get sick or anything, so I really need to like get that done. So yeah, I'm just like trying to get them to get to know me and stuff. So I was like cleaning up the poop and like doing the spot checks and then putting like the fresh beds in and then fresh hay, because of where they kind of pooped, it was in a lot of it, so I just had to keep grabbing it in clumps. which is fine because I bought the bigger ones of things because then it saved us a trip back and forth. Because obviously they need a lot of those things because hay takes up like 80% or something of their diet. So like hay, like they need to take up like most of their diet is what I'm trying to say. And I was cleaning it and obviously I was talking away to them so that they didn't get scared. And Brownie, who's like really timid, he does spend a lot of time hiding in there, although he's been doing really well. He's been coming out a lot more and like not being as jumpy when people walk past or that, because we moved their cage from where they were originally so that they could see everyone and kind of suss things out a bit more. But, like I was cleaning their cage out and Brownie came up to me and sniffed my hand, and because I just left my hand there, he sniffed it and he slowly walked past and kind of like slightly brushed a little bit of himself on my hand, and I was like, oh my gosh. And he looked at me and I was like, oh, Brownie, and he literally looked at me and he did a little smile. It was the cutest thing. And when I was saying good night to them, I was like, good night, babies, good night, Fudge, good night, Brownie, I could hear him like happy purring. My heart can't take it. My heart can't take it. But they seem to be doing like so well. I'm gonna like try and add a little bit more to the video so that you can see them more. Sorry, I'm lying on my stomach and my ribs starting to hurt. I will add more footage of them so you guys can see them some more and keep updating you until like they're a little bit more, they seem to be more comfortable, but I'll add a few more bits so you guys can see them because they're literally the cutest thing. I just really cannot wait to share them with you guys. I just still can't believe I'm a pet mum. Like I actually have fur babies. It's like it's actually real. Like I've wanted guinea pigs for such a long time. And it's like actually happening. Also, sorry if my skin looks terrible. I'm sitting in front of my TV because I've turned my Xbox on because I've been neglecting my friends. I'm so sorry, guys. But I have been in full focus, like, mum mode. Like, they eat and get changed, their bed and changed before I eat and get showered and changed. And I literally spend my whole day watching the TV and checking them, like, talking to them, literally, like, feeding them some treats, you know? So, but it's just so that they can settle in. So I'm gonna go say hi to my friend and Greg because I play Xbox with him obviously, and play some more of that Disney Dreamlight Valley game because it's fun. I've not got very far into it because I started playing it, got the fur babies, and didn't go back to it. So yeah, my skin looks a bit thingy because I just done my skincare and I haven't done my moisturiser or my face mask yet because I put it on like obviously the spot areas, but it looks a bit scary, so I didn't want to scare you guys. But yeah, that was the summary of day 3, and I hope day 4 is even better, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone, I'm sorry that I've been awful at finishing the vlog. It's just been a lot. So this was supposed to be like a really fun vlog. Got my first pets, like loved them so much, and I just was being awful at remembering to vlog and things like that. We've almost had the piggies for a month and I still haven't got this vlog out. But as I think I mentioned before, like obviously I was not in like the best of places for a while, so it's just been a mixture of that, and then I gave myself concussion, like post head injury concussion, so you know that's not so fun. Had to take the little piggies to the vets on Friday when I gave myself concussion after I took them to the vet like later on in the day, and they got to finally have their veggies because little Fudge had some bloat and he couldn't have veggies, but then Brownie had to miss out on the veggies, and they got this like special food but they don't even like it, so I need to phone the vet today actually and just ask them, you know, what to do about that. Can I just stop giving them it? Oh my gosh, look. Oh, I don't know if you can see, he was popcorning a second ago. Yeah. Oh, he's run away, he's a bit camera shy. There we go, there's Fudge. Oh, Brownie's at the back. Oh, he's saying hi. Yeah, cute boy. Here's my other cute boy. Yeah, the babies. Hi. Oh, I managed to skip him up today. and give him a little cuddle. He wasn't expecting it. But he seems to be getting a bit more comfortable with being picked up. Maybe not like amazingly well, but he's getting better. Fudge, on the other hand, I need to try with him again today. Just so like they keep getting used to it, because when I had to take them to the vet, it was so stressful because they don't like being picked up, so it was really a struggle to get them in. But I hope you enjoyed the video of the babies. We'll go the other way. Oh. But yeah, so I just sitting in with them while Molly helps me clean the cage, since it's really sore to like bend down and clean the cage out of all the poops. So, and it's harder to clean it, like not clean it fully, but like spot check it where you take out all the poos like when they're in it, because they always obviously, that made no sense, they obviously run around and get in the road, so you're like, I need to get the poops from this section, and they think that you're trying to like prey in on them, and you're like, I'm not. But yeah, I'm gonna say bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, Brownie, love you. Careful, Fudge. But yes, we shall go, and we shall see you guys soon. What's this? Is you handsome? What are you saying? Oh, what are you saying? You coming to say hi? What is this? What is it? You coming to say hi? Oh, is that the camera? Oh, it's just Molly putting stuff in the bin. It's okay. Good job. Good job, baby. Yay. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't have an escape artist on our hands. Oh, oh, no, he's coming back. Oh, what's this? So we decided to give them their first ever free roam on the floor, and this is what happened. So they seem to really enjoy it. It was very cute. But I thought I would add in some extra footage, since there was more of me talking in this than there was of them.
You want to squint up?
Oh.
Right in the way.
Oh my goodness. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh no. Are you okay?